please be ready. Alright. Woo! As we go into game number 2 of ExCarbonic vs Jarvan's Angels. I'll be interested to see the bans for this game if they are more targeted. Last game there were really no targeted bans for either side, but we shall see. So, Haroxo delaying the first ban. It shows like everyone not connected. Oh, please, for the love of God, be connected. Oh, there we go. Heimerdinger being banned, the targeted bot lane ban. I'm loving it. Yasuo being banned as well instantaneously, as he was quite the threat last game. So we'll pause the music now. We'll stop that. All right, so Yasuo is being banned. I'm curious to see what the second ban for ExCarbonic will be. I feel there wasn't really any other great threats out there, so general bans would be okay for them. But I definitely see Jarvan Angels banning out possibly Shyvana, as well as Wukong. But Annie coming out ban. I like the Annie ban. Yep, Shyvana ban for sure. There's definitely going to be. It's definitely probably going to be Wukong or another sort of jungler. Poppy being banned though. I guess Poppy being that late game terror, they don't want to risk having their AD carry one-shotted by a Poppy. I don't blame them. Of course, that is in all sarcasm. As Poppy, kind of just a ha ban. They're spelling Hap, H-A-P. May try to spell happy, and unfortunately, there's not 5 bans. They cannot spell something like that. Cass being banned, overall, just a good general ban. I like that they didn't get psyched out really by anything else. Like, all right, those are 2 things that we thought mattered last game. Let's play some more champs. No junglers banned though right now. So you got the full spectrum of Vi, Elise, Wukong, Kha'Zix up. So I'm curious to see what junglers we picked for each side. Deciding to pick AD carry first though would be kind of confusing. Picking AD carry first would not probably be the strongest pick. And Kog'Maw looks like Haroxo locking in Kog'Maw. One of arguably the weakest AD carries at the moment due to his immobility in fights. But curious to see how Haroxo is going to play this bot lane now, as this Draven was a little subpar. Couldn't get honestly much worse. But let's see if his Kog'Maw can do a steady improvement and see if he can get some early kills as well. Looks like Soraka being going to be possibly chosen this time. Heimerdinger is banned this game, so we will not see Heimerdinger support again. I apologize for those who missed it. It was an experience of its own. As Soraka being hovered over. Possibly, I think they should pick up a jungler as well right now, but it is up to them. If they do pick up their AD carry, it won't really hurt, since they already know that is going to be Kog'Maw. So Nocturne actually being locked in. Sorry for you, Devilish. You don't get to play Nocturne top. And Akali being... And wow, Akali TF locked in instantaneously. Oh, we have a choice to tell them who to play. Alright, hopefully he does go that top. Kha'Zix being possibly going to be locked in for the Thirst, maybe bringing back some Olaf throwback. Wouldn't mind that. As I should talk about also the picks for Kale, I was actually locked in Nuzlocke. So Kale, Nocturne being pickups. That might be a Kale's mid or support. I'm thinking support though, since Diana has been locked in. And Lucian locked in for AD carry as well. As that is likely to be in a call. Wait. Now they're having fun messing with me. That might be an Akali top, but I don't know. Because Devilish shoots someone. That might be a support twisted. Alright. I'm just getting messed with now at this point. I have no clue where this top Karma is probably what's going to be. With a support twisted fate. Alright, and Gangplank looking to be locked in for the top lane. I'm actually kind of curious to see how this Kale support will go. She is kind of more support-y now with her ult being free of mana cost, so that's something to consider, as well as her W Given increased move speed, the amount of move speed given is increased based upon AP. And with her Q being damage being nerfed, she has a lot less threat in the mid, but her support potential is still there. So I'm curious to see how that will pan out. Possibly a Jarvan going to pick up top would do really well versus Karma. If he can just get in Karma's face. But Karma does have an interesting kit of her own. I would like Gangplank much more. The poke from Gangplank can absolutely destroy Karma, as Karma will spend a lot of mana just to stay alive in that lane. But looks like both sides seem to be locked in. So it could be also something to consider. If it is not Karma top, it might be Devilish going support, while Domination goes mid, and Zeminar on Akali goes top. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do. We'll have to wait in this game to see. We have to wait another 3.5 minutes, unfortunately. So I'm going to start playing some music again, because I ain't waiting 3.5 minutes to do nothing. So, oh, and I just busted the CD again. Alright. That's what's way too slow. We need a... There we go. I'm tempted to turn my webcam and just dance for you guys, but that would not be appropriate, I think. So, I really am curious to see how this game's going to pan out. I'm actually going to look at the runes he's planning on running. Okay, so he's just running standard there. Right, standard overall. I want to see what Devilish is running. That's what matters. Is he running support or... No, it possibly is Karma top, I think. AP tank. Interesting page he has. Gotta see TF. This is what I'm going to be curious about too. Is he running support? So he is playing support TF. But it also is just a lot of ability power. I don't know. I actually cannot say. He's running high repent with a lot of AP though. That is a lot of AP. So I really am curious. We do have we got a more standard lineup coming out from Jarvan's Angels here with Gangplank top, Lucian Kale bot lane, and with Diana mid, and again with the Nocturne jungle. So I actually am a little bit afraid for Kog'Maw, as there's no way Kog'Maw can avoid getting gibbed by Nocturne and Diana. Like, there's no peel on this team besides a sense of pillars and Karma Shield. So unless ExCarbonic is on point with their peel, Roxo is going to be for a lot of trouble. And we're going to see a lot of Acatharian. I hope we see a lot of Acatharian surprises. I think that's how you say it. As there is nothing better than watching a Kog'Maw run helplessly with his little flame corpse, dying and gain nothing to his kill. But at least he doesn't worry about catching axes. That is also a good thing. Kog'Maw is not a champ. You don't have to worry about catching axes, so maybe he'll do better on this than he with the Draven. We shall see. Lucian honestly being very strong pick into this though. Lucian trade damage is much higher than whatever Kog'Maw can put out, and can close the gap on Kog'Maw very easily. It depends how well TF support pulls out his gold cards. If we get a lot of gold cards from TF, it could spell a problem for this lane. But it's kind of funny to see basically two mid laners with Kale and TF when we duking it out in the support role. As Kale does not have Flash, it's not to run Flash, we're running Exhaust as well. So having offensive summer up in this lane could actually make the difference. Alright, we're starting up in a minute here as both sides have decided on their chain. Oh, I never said that. I'm sorry. Let's just get this game going. I really am curious to where these lanes are going to go. I'm curious to what's going to happen level 1, as both teams not really having a solid level 1 for an invade. But we shall see. So what matters right now, we all have to consider Skim Wars. Who is gonna be the victor? Let's look at top. Let's ignore the ball on the screen right now. Look at the top. We got Zeminar running Narsakali, very, well, arguably the best skin on Akali. And we have a traditional Karma coming out with Devilish, showing he was a Karma player before it was cool. But besides that, they are kind of lackluster for also having no Kog'Maw skin, Domo Nation, and there's also lacking the skin department. Unlike we go down to Jarvan's Angels, and now let's look at these skins. We start with Judgment Kale. So look at those eyes, those blue eyes of judgment. I guess that's what it's supposed to mean. Then we got the Halloween skin for Nocturne and Haunting Nocturne. Very cool skin. One of the newer skins, Lunar Goddess Diana. One of my favorite, probably one of my favorite skins to like look at. Like I love the animations and stuff on it. Lucian, unfortunately, not having the higher gun. But we got Sailor Gangplank in the top, as he looks as patriotic as the Marines did, or the United States sailors did in World War II. I want to say 2. I guess those sailors in World War I. But this is more of like World War II-esque. They didn't like wear jeans though. I guess those aren't jeans. Those are just like special fancy pants meant for it. But they're shiny, so like it's kind of weird. Anyway, game should hopefully be loading %. Oh, looks like we're gonna be popping in. Hopefully no one DC'd from that. As let's see the buys from both sides. So lots of Dorans, nothing out of the ordinary from any of the players. TF started Doran Shield, so definitely means he's going to be in the support position. No reason for TF to grab a Doran Shield otherwise. Looking to get a lot of trades off and have that health regen and sustain in the lane. As it looks like Jarvan Angels want to invade blue, but no one... looks like Lucio's going the wrong way, but he's taking a big U-turn there. As ExCarbonic are going to look to camp the middle right bush and do their blue evade of their own. I really like this. ExCarbonic is known for the high amount of... Whoa! Mantra Shield YOLOing into it. I've seen a lot of things out of this team. I saw flashes over this wall. They all 4 of them flashed over this wall last time to go here. But it looks like they want to do a Mantra Shield first this time to get into there, but with no avail, as Jarvan's Angels are on the other side of the map. Kale being a little slow to it, but she gets there eventually. So it looks like will matchmaking ever find true balance? That is the question, guys.
Will matchmaking ever find true balance?
That is the question. Akali asked the real questions. As Devilish heads back top. Oh man, is he gonna? Oh man, we gotta see this. Is he gonna slow-mo? Slow-mo. Is anything gonna happen? As Devilish walks over. Slowly but surely, let's see how this goes. Oh! Nope, no reaction from Jarvan. Devilish is like, nope, I'm getting away. All the abilities are turning on Devilish as he starts to run away. Mantra shielding himself away to safety. He'll catch back up. As all of Jarvan's Angels is here, bot lane has still not gone back yet. So I'm just trying to catch him in the time here really quickly. As bot lane taking the long way around. As it looks, lane's going to stabilize out. Bot lane's still not there yet. I'll give you the level 2. Lucian taking a little posture. It's like, you know what? I want that CS. As Nocturne should be able to grab his red here very easily. As there's often to go for his race before his red buff, waiting for his smite to come back up. But Nocturne, though, getting quite low from this, but his smite does come back because he's able to take the kill. As these lanes, I don't even know what's going to happen in these lanes. Level 2 was given up by bot lane, missed a lot of CS. Not quite sure if it was worth it, so they should have left earlier on, as they weren't even able to get a kill on Karma. Kale throwing out the Q, but taking a lot of trade damage in return. They saw the Nocturne Shadow, I'm pretty sure, so like, alright, yeah, Nocturne, he definitely sees that, so it's like, alright, Nocturne's as blue right now. So it's something he should have been a little more cautious about, because he's giving away his position for free. As Devilish getting a bit of a pounding from the GP harassed top lane. As I will get all this stuff swapped up so you guys can compare their CS. Oh, looks like Trundle starting to beat up Nocturne here. The pillar goes out, and Trundle munching forward for that first blood with that chomp. asserting his dominance in the jungle. Ah, there we go. So first blood going to ExCarbonic as Trundle finds him in the jungle, refreshing his double buffs, and going to start a counter jungle. Looks like all the lanes for ExCarbonic are actually pushed in right now, and they're able to do so because their jungler was killed. They can push forward without even worrying about a gank right now. It's Nocturne pre-6 games without buffs is very weak. Seems that TF is actually taking all the CS, as he has 15 CS right now, the Kog'Maw 6. So it seems the true AD carry is revealing himself as Domination showing, you know, I want some CS, as they are going to heavily pressure bot turret here. Exhaust and Ignite being burned on the Trundles. He's getting quite low, but there will be no follow-up. Kog'Maw starting to take a ton of damage as well. Lucian going for it. Oh, not going to get an arrow as Kog'Maw flashes away, as they need to run now, as the gold card comes up from Twisted Fate. Trundle picks up another kill for himself, as Lucian overextended a little too far for that kill. And I realize music's still going. I should probably turn that off. Alright. You can't be heard anyway. So it looks like Kale trying to make something happen. Oh! Trundle gonna go down! Kale picking up double buffs. I don't think he realizes Trundle Pillar does 1 true damage. And he gained her out from that, going down for a quite sloppy mistake on the Thirst, showing his inexperience at Trundle in the jungle. Looks like Nocturne, though, gonna go ham on Kali as she throws down the Twilight Shroud. Gonna get some trade damage on, possibly get the kill as she flashes aggressively. Diana's like, I can't save you, so goodbye. As Devilish continues to try to harass top lane, getting its 11 CS lead on Gangplank. Bot turret, though, that is something to pay attention to. It's just taking down very quickly. They're like, you know, this lane, you don't get to sit there and free farm, but look at the farm overall, they're only up 13 overall over Lucian and Kale combined. And splitting gold between 2 people is actually a very inefficient way to play the lane. So I'm kind of curious as why Domination is taking a lot of CS, or why Heroics was even trying to CS, as it's obvious Domination is the true AD carry of this team. Or AP. Is the true carry of the bot lane, let's just go with that. So top lane, it's boring, let's be honest. It's just going to be a lot farther. As Shuttle, though, actually going to make it a little more exciting. They go in, Gangplank has a flash away. Devil was taking a lot of damage. He was there was no point really doing that gank. But it did get Gangplank's flash, so it did force a summoner, which is quite good for them. As Gangplank igniting the Trundle, but the ignite will be negated by the Karma Shield. So there'll be really no success, as they're just going to continue to pound up the turret. As Nocturne coming top, though, Gangplank's slow is on Trundle. Trundle's not going to be able to get away from this. As Trundle going down the Nocturne, as Karma's in a bad position. Jarvan Angels, Nocturne hitting the bind of the Q, getting a double kill, taking down Jarvan, taking down the Thirst as well as Devilish, as they way overextend their stay, both being quite But Akali looking to go hard on Diana as she uses the vacuum cleaner to kind of pop up Akali, but nothing in return. As bot lane, the gold card going down from Domination as Kale is starting to take a ton of damage. Double buffs going over the Domination. I'm sure he's happy to receive those. So Nocturne, oh man, the flash gold card as Domination seeking to get a kill, but mid lane, Akali going ham on Diana as Diana flashes away, seeing Trundle coming forward, as Lucian is able to escape from the flash gold card of Twisted Fate in the bot. So, even though ExCarbonic is still in a dominant position, Jarvan Angels aren't in trouble, and Nocturne ulting and going straight for Zeminar, as the gameplay will come down. I wish he stayed with it though, because I'm pretty sure he had vision, he should the turret, but decided to back out, not wanting to give a kill. Quite smartly played, as he already just received no kill. He's trying not to throw that lead away he just gained. So back to top lane, or back to bot lane. Honestly, this is where the action's been out the whole game. Kale trying to throw Qs on TF as these double buffs went from Kale back from Trundle to Kale to Twisted Fate as they're looking to steal this blue. Nocturne smiting a little early, but getting it with the Q as they spend their time, or I don't know, maybe that was. Yeah, it was Nocturne, so it's Nocturne able to get. But Lucian going down to the Kog'Maw and Twisted Fate as Diana looking to clean up. Oh, can they get the double buffs? Nocturne able to take out Twisted Fate, getting killed there, but the Thirst going ham on Kale and Nocturne as well. Using his ultimate, but no follow-up really. Oh, as Nocturne turns around, flashes away. As this fight has just become a slugfest of who can start beating the crap out of each other faster and better. But no more kills in the end, as Nocturne is able to pick up the double buffs from Twisted Fate. Those double buffs started again at around 3 minutes, have stayed in this game. Oh man, Lucian in a bad position as he goes trying to go in a turret. It is not safe for him. As the Koi actually jumps to Kale smartly, getting out of turret range. Looks like they're actually going to go for Diana, but looks like Kali's in trouble. She's not able to get enough spellman from that. As Roxo now, getting taken out, but here's Kog'Maw flash. No flash, as Kog'Maw's able to get the Catherine. What is that called? I can't even say it right. A Cathian surprise. Yeah, able to get the Cathian surprise on a Diana to pick up the kill for himself. So this game, again, the gold lead is not very much. It is in favor of ExCarbonic, but not very heavily. But looks like Domination opting to push in mid tower heavily, as the Thirst decided to still counter jungle. Might actually die for this once again. The Thirst making some questionable plays as he is gone. He went from getting first blood to giving up 3 kills. So kind of questionable those plays coming out of him there.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, Akali starting to go ham on Diana, but nothing going to follow up there. As Twisted Fate locking in, see Nocturne, throws the gold card early. Nocturne is able to shield it, but the damage is coming up from Akali. The KO! Saving Nocturne! As Nocturne takes down Domo on a rampage, and Akali gonna get cleaned up by Diana as Jarvan Angels makes an amazing play there to keep their team alive. Devilish, though, coming in with a vengeance as 2 teams have been slain. Well, I don't think he's gonna be able to get a kill as he gets Diana low, but he needs another spell. Picks up the kill onto Kale, but at what cost? As the Nocturne Fear is tethered, and Lucian will be able to pick up that kill as they take the kill lead, closing the gold gap to 2,000, 2.5k, rather than being 3,000. And Gangplank is now getting the opportunity to farm by himself, as we're going to see those parlay. Let's see how much gold he's gone from that parlay. He's starting to get that. Only 102 extra gold, but he's going to keep getting more and more gold as that comes off the cooldown. But ball lane being pressured by Kog'Maw as Peroxo only having a Cutlass, but Lucian has not gone back and buy it, so he is actually behind in items at the moment. So looks like blue buff is going to be picked up. Depends. There's donating that to Domination, or Domination taking it, as he is looking to roam around with the second most CS in this game actually. So it looks like Twisted Fatal is not even halfway up. Looks like they're going for an invade. Or possibly a gank as Nocturne. Oh, I hope they see a Nocturne. I think they see it. Yeah, Akali realizes it. It's like, alright, Nocturne has red. Nocturne gets the red. But the question is, will it be able to escape? As Domination gets in range, will he get the gold card? No, Nocturne slithering away. Ulting to go back on, but unfortunately, he was not able to go far enough. If only he saw the karma, he would have gotten away. As Akali turns on to Diana, the red card going in. Can they get another Q on Twisted Fate? Another auto attack picks it up, as they are now in dangerous waters trying to think about tower diving. As Kog'Maw continues to push the bot lane, and Kale's starting to move top herself, like, alright, it's just like, my name's like, I need help. And it's like, alright, don't worry about it. I'll come up, I got ulti, but Gangplank, unfortunately, going into unmarked territory. There was no booty there for him, as he was ambushed by a bunch of Ravage, Mermaids, and Sirens, and all that good stuff. As Kog'Maw continues to push the bot lane, looking to take this bot turret, as Lucian looking to put a little bit of damage on him, but probably not going to be enough to matter, as inner turret is being taken by ExCarbonic. So Devil is trying to throw down some damage. He does have a Chalice and Seekers, but not that much AP yet. As Domination gets quite low from the Nocturne Q, he really needs to be careful, because Nocturne is somewhat fed this game. He does have 4 kills on him. Diana is close to her Lich Bane as well. Kog'Maw still pushing to get this turret. He's convinced that he will get it, as Akali's looking to run away, but she gets sucked up in the vacuum cleaner as the amazing kill ultimate comes out. And Lucian gets a heal, I'm pretty sure, from Kale as well to survive, while Trundle takes the dragon. well played once again by Kale. Her ultimates have been amazing this game, barely keeping her teammates alive. As they are, again, the lead is expanding, but Jarvan is playing much better than last game. Well, I would also put his kind of poor play. Domination going to go down, getting double buffs over to Gangplank as Diana is taken down by Kalma. As Trundle is thirsty for some double buffs as he see Gangplank has those doubles he wants them, but decides the tower dive isn't worth it. Probably not going to kill double buff Gangplank. As Nocturne seeking to go in, oh no Nocturne ulti, unfortunately, so he's not going to be able to get a kill there. But yeah, kind of misplay on ExCarbonic. They've been playing quite sloppy. They do have 12 deaths on their team, almost even across the board as well. But looks like they're going to be able to steal this blue. Charles going to pick that up, but they are getting objectives. It is 5 towers to 0. It is only think going 1 dragon to 0. As they didn't take a super early dragon. So yeah, only 1 dragon to 0 though. But the gold is again starting to push heavily in their favor as objectives are continuing to be taken, and Jarvan Angels has no response for it. As Diana needs to get a lot more farm. She is very low in farm. She needs to get her Lich Bane. She needs to get an Abyssal Scepter if she wants to consider surviving in these fights. So it looks like, again, Domination kind of just being TF, I guess, and split pushing. He has his Lich Bane finished, but Gangplank has his items of his own. He has Avarice Blade and Phage, so it has good potential. Devilish flashing forward to get the Kale locked down. As Kale ulti, does she have it up? She does have it up. Akali might not. Oh, Akali is able to pick up the kill with the or Devilish is able. Devilish did ignite, but Akali did pick up the kill. As beautiful Nocturne. Oh man. Oh, we got him anyway with the DOT. Good job by Nocturne. Able to take out Twisted Fate for being greedy and sticking top. The pillar coming out, but getting chunked rather than be able to do anything on his own. As Devilish trying to continue to poke, but this game, I'm at a loss of words, honestly. I expected a bit more clean game from ExCarbonic, as the game is starting to kind of get delayed out, and while they are taking some turns, they're not grouping as a team to take these objectives. But Akali looking to pick off Kale here, as she shows down a gun. Like Kale is not multi, she is going to be taken down. But at what cost? As Nocturne comes in, he's looking for that Akali. He sees her, decides, you know, let's just go for the thirst. He has blue buff. Let's get that from him. Will he survive though? As Nocturne Q does come up but misses. But Karma will go down for it. So does Nocturne. As Heroxo and Karma starts to tear apart this team as resets come out. And it looks like a 4-for-1 for ExCarbonic, as Karma does go down, but the rest is, unfortunately, Jarvan Angels, most of the team is go down as well. So hopefully, in a turn, thing, but since the dead timers are so low at this point, I don't know if they're actually willing to take it. Diana and Kale do pose a threat to this team, as Diana does have Lich Bane, but Kog'Maw really showing out the damage, as he does have a Blade of the Rune King. As mid inhibitor will be taking down, Kale does ulti to prevent a lot of the damage done by Akali. But mid inhib is now under siege, as I'm hoping that Jarvan Angels will be able to go in, taking out Turtle, saving the inhib, as now they're on the chase, but Akali just trying to burst down Nocturne, doing lots of damage, but she will go down, but taking Gangplank down with her, but giving up the bouncy gold of 500 to Gangplank. Devilish waltzing up. He does have a Zonia's Hourglass finish, as Domination decides, I'm just going to keep pushing top lane. That's what he wants. He wants to get top lane. As mid inhib, they cannot contest it at the moment. So again, Twisted Fate continues to split push top. Even CS across the board for ExCarbonic, as TF actually has the most as a support player, proving that support players, they really can carry though here and there if they're playing TF and Lich Bane. But it looks like Nocturne seeking out for blood as he decides to flash away. He does still have ultimate, but I wouldn't recommend him going in. It's really easy for them to turn. As Gangplank down, seek the chase. Diana flashes, gets Twisted Fate, changes her attention to Karma. as Gangplank is taken out by Kog'Maw, and Karma is able to take out Diana as well. So Zenma are looking to go in. The ultimate, not going to save Nocturne as it is a vision. The Gunblade going down on Akali, able to secure the kill onto Kale, as Charles starts to push forward mid. As they'll hopefully be able to take this top turret finally. Twisted Fate has been pushing at it for days. But Lucian in a bad situation now. As Akali going deep. Getting this reset, starting to slow down. Throwing the final mark of the assassin to get the kill. Top turret, top air turret be taken, as all our turrets have been taken now, and it's only an inhib turret. As ExCarbonic is hopefully seeking to take another one. TF deciding to go bottom, like, you know what, I don't have the most farm, gotta get more farm to Kog'Maw. Can't let my AD carry out farm me, that would be a preposterous thing in Noble Nation's mind. As I would really want Jarvan to engage here, it is a, I guess a 3v3 since Lucian is down. But Devilish picking up the kill on Nocturne as the Zhonya's kill is saving Diana. Once again, the kill has been quite amazing. Akali missing her ultimate onto Diana as 3 members of Jarvan go down. Lucian just finished dying and he came back to die again, so unfortunate for him. As it looks like ExCarbonic is going to end the game here with an inhib down. 3 players of Nails down. Like, guys, we got finished by 20, but it seems 20 minutes is going to pass as Diana goes down. Gangplank goes down to the quite pathetic Akali. As they're looking to continue to try to pad their score, and Toronto's just like, you know what, I just want to end this, guys. Gold card's going down, ultimate's going everywhere, as Toronto almost dead, actually. Karma almost dead as well. Tanking all his minions, but seems like he will be able to survive. As the Nexus finally does go down, GG's coming out from both teams, and we finish the series 2-0. ExCarbonic taking the 2 victories here. As Jarvan Angels played a much better second game. First game was very one-sided. The second game, it was a lot closer for a longer period. But I would say that was more due to ExCarbonic's shenanigans and not really focusing on any of the game. But a win is a win as both people finish those games. Apparently they're playing this drunk, but no one knows that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it is late at night. It is 11:30. It is 11:30 as I don't have class like 4 in the afternoon, so I'm good to go. But I hope you guys have a good school week. I'm looking forward to next weekend. I don't know what the matchups are for next week. I haven't looked at all. But I hopefully will be casting 1 or 2 of those games if I'm allowed, if it's within the time that I can play, I guess. I won't be in any other tournaments, so I'll be free all weekend to cast. Anyway, overall, today's games are a lot of fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I hope you guys, again, have a good week. If I'm allowed,